There we go, that's what we're looking for. That's in the pin.
That's money.
That's in the pin. Yeah, starts with, I might be the sort of Papa Gilmore. I don't know about you. You're like more so tour vibes, maybe live. I don't know about PGA, but more so live. It's difficult. You have to be super present. Every shot, it's like your most important shot. I mean, that's for me struggling to get double bogey, so I mean. But at the same time, it's super enjoyable. You come out here, it's beautiful. Hang out with friends, some quality time, just get away from whatever you got going on, because if you're thinking about anything while you're golfing, I can guarantee you won't be golfing well.
Nice, Max.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just to do something different too, especially like during the week when you're training. I mean, even if it's something just like this, going to the range for like 25, 30 minutes, just get your head away from everything. Just kind of relax, check out for a bit, just be yourself and relax, and obviously go home and think about water polo.
All right, Max, take us home.
To endure the rigors of training with the national team, rest and recovery is essential. However, this downtime often sparks new avenues for forging stronger bonds.
I'd say we do a pretty good job of, whether it be hanging inside the pool or hanging outside of the pool, things like that. We've been together for so long that it's not too tough coming back.
This can be the most fun thing when we're on some 2 or 3 week trip in some country somewhere and playing games, and everyone's, the whole team's together in the hotels and for all the meals together, and that can be pretty cool when we're traveling. Usually a couple guys will bring an Xbox or something and we'll have little FIFA tournaments and have all our meals together. That's really fun.
A lot of us are golfing a lot, so we'll golf together. A couple guys surf as well, so we surf together. I think, at least for me personally, the activities I'm doing with guys outside of the pool is surfing or golfing.
I don't know, it's just awesome to be able to know them as a person and then also know them as a water polo player, because, everybody, has their own lives and everything, but, just to be able to know somebody as an athlete and also as, as a very good friend, I think is a privilege, so.
We've had years now together to become better and better friends, and so that's really cool, and definitely in the back of our minds we're always competing.
Through years in the national team pipeline, these athletes know each other well. Yet past competition will often make it easier for a team to coalesce.
Once I've played enough with a certain player, it doesn't take too long to get back into the mix of things and have that chemistry again.
To play cohesively, you just have to train together, have to play together. You got to know your teammates. Playing against each other is actually great for that, because we've studied each other so much preparing for each other's teams that it helps a bit, definitely, when you need go play with whoever it is that you're playing against.
For mostly everybody, we've been playing against each other for, 15, 20 years now, like fighting in the pool and, maybe throw a punch or something or scratch somebody, and then, a couple years down the line, your teammates in college or your teammates on the national team, junior team, something.
So when you go and play overseas with different players, obviously it makes you more competitive, elevates your skill level, but when you come back for Team USA and you come back to train with all the guys who have been playing overseas as well, it's usually not too hard to tap back into that chemistry.
We know each other pretty well, and now it's just touching base and reconnecting, getting on a level together that we can get the most out of our experience.
To find success, communication is critical. These players share what they can and glean from the experience of others.
I want the best for this team, so like if I see something that can benefit us as a team, like by teaching a movement or whatever it is, it's great. If someone can tell me something that how they like me to have receiving a pass or whatsoever, it's great. That's how we just build chemistry within the team.
I've always been as open as I can be with everybody. You ask me a question, I'll give you an answer. And a thought out answer, like I'll walk through the steps with you. Love that. Love the learning of the game and being able to pass it on.
We're all competing for a spot on the team, but it wouldn't benefit the team if like I was not gonna share like the knowledge that I had just because of fear that like someone could like potentially like come up and steal my spot on the team. That will not be very beneficial for the overall goal of this like group. And then, so I think everyone's in the same mindset.
We're together. We're a team. We're gonna do this together. Like I don't like to be the hey you do this. It's more of a let us do this. Let us move this way. Let us move this way.
You know, but at the end of the day, I think we all have, you know, the same goal and the same idea that we want to be successful. And I think everyone realizes that if you want to reach something greater than yourself, like you can't be putting yourself first, and you got to be putting the team first. And I think a lot of conflicts have arisen and kind of, you know, been pushed aside because of that, you know, ultimate goal.
This is a group of the finest athletes the United States has to offer. That said, not every player will move forward. Soon the roster will be trimmed and members of the training squad will be sent home.
Yeah, I mean, right now is a really important time for us. We've got guys, including myself, who are battling for positions.
It's a reality, you know, like one of us isn't going to go, and you just have to do everything in your power to make sure that you're not the guy getting cut.
You have 6 months training before, and coach will choose maybe a month before, so it's 5 months of not knowing whether or not you're going to make the roster.
It's really stressful because you can't be comfortable. There's more people, there's always more people, and it's like every year, even if you're safe now, it's like next year they're going to bring 4 or 5 more guys that each, you know, are dying for their one spot, that one game that they can get, and that's the ongoing battle.
You've got a couple guys that are characteristic of the team, and it's hard to knock some of those guys off, but like there's openings on the team. You just got to be forward thinking.
To make the roster, you're really just going to have to show not only the coaching staff, but also the players, just the many different ways you can add value to the team.
I think proving it to your teammates is as big or even more important than to the coaches, because you are one of the 14 guys on the roster. That means you need to have the trust of 13 other guys, you know, who are on the bench, and you're not going to be able to make an impact. You're not going to be able to really mesh with the team if you don't have their trust.
So we have all these guys coming in, and unfortunately we got to make cuts at a certain point.
After a week of training with the Chinese national team, Team USA will finally get to put their mettle to the test, a live game in front of a home crowd. This exhibition with China will give them an opportunity to fine-tune their strategy before hosting the 2023 World Aquatics World Cup.
And a shot by Anchorage, another save for Wood.
Go, go, Kim! Go, go!
That's number 4, Tyler Everson, and we're tied at 1.
4 or 5 players need to ask for the ball. Open, go down, release. Go, Kim, Tommy, go, Kim, Tommy! Go, Kim!
Who takes the pass? Into the post, into the net.
If we fail doing right things, we will correct next practice, next game. If you're going in different direction from the beginning, there is no help.
He gets an open look in the cage, walks it in, and over the top for the goal. Back to Bobic with the win, into the post, and Aaron slams it in for the goal.
Let's go, everybody. Come on, boys. Finish it out here. Finish it out. Mark mistake, everybody else.
gives to Burrell. He finds the corner.
Yeah, I think it's been good to have China here, especially to scrimmage them daily. It's really useful to be able to train with a different opponent, and I think we've just been able to gel a lot more these past few weeks, and I think it's going to be really important moving forward, especially for World Cup.
With the exhibition in the books, Team USA looks ahead to the 2023 World Cup. There they will face the best of the best as they take their next step in preparing for Olympic qualification.